Here we have our model that we just used to price the call option on SPY's mutual fund. And now we're going to use that to price a put option that has the same strike price as the previous call. Remember that the call option, the market traded option price was 2018, and we had a good simulation model because the mean of this call option payoff was 2015. So now we're going to price a related put option. So let's just note here that the market price was 2018 for the call. And let's look up, just for reference, the market price of the put with this particular strike price. And if we look over here, the put options are to the right, and this column G is the current price, and that is $33. Okay, so the put option payoff is the maximum of 0 or the strike price minus the simulated future price of the stock. And we simulate because we're doing option pricing at the risk-free rate. And then we need to discount that to the present value. And the discount factor is the exponential function of the risk-free rate times the time to expiration for the option. So that gives us our put option payoff. Keep in mind that this risk-neutral price utilizes this at-risk standard normal distribution. And so we'll define this put option payoff as an output. And then we'll go ahead and run the simulation. All right, with the put option, we notice that the mean here of the simulation is $30.10. Now, the reason that the put option has a lower simulated price than the market traded option price is because the early exercise feature of the options that are traded has some value. So is this SPY in the future, if we were to hold this option, if this SPY would get close to 0 in terms of its value, or even at least really, really low, we might decide to exercise this option early and go ahead and take our payout. Remember that the put option is a bet that the price of this SPY is going to decrease. So if it decreases enough, we might go ahead and exercise the option early. And that has value that's captured in the market, but not necessarily in this simulation. The call option really doesn't have a similar value. The reason is because there's really no upper limit on the price that SPY can increase to. And a call option is a bet that the price increases. So we would typically, since there's no floor and since there's no ceiling on the price, not exercise the call option early. Now, what we can do for certain strategies, like portfolio insurance, we probably would prefer to use the simulated price. But for other strategies that we'll evaluate, we may go ahead and just use the option price because that's most indicative of the cost of setting up that strategy.